Hi, and welcome to the Composting Network channel. Today we're going to start our discussion on how to properly plant. If you're getting ready to plant for your spring or fall season, there's a proper way to do it. And if you're buying a bag of compost, you want to make sure that you're doing it in such a way that your plants can take off right away. We're going to show you that technique when you're using our product. We're also going to show you the items you're going to need. Now this is a tray of 18, and we're going to also request that you get a permanent marker. That way it can be used when you're using your popsicle sticks. Now for each tray we're going to use 2 popsicle sticks. We'll get into the discussion on what you're going to be placing on them. Next, you're going to need gloves depending on whether or not you want to be dirty or not with your fingers. So we really don't care too much about the glove thing because a lot of vegetable growers or plant growers love to get their fingers dirty. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the first process. But I want you to keep in mind that also those who like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Also in the question box, please give us more questions that we can make videos on so we can help our customers to grow their plants as well as grow greener. Next, let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, one more thing. For our first 3 subscribers this week who sign up as a subscriber, we're going to give away free t-shirts. And so the first 3 individuals that sign up to our channel this week, actually let's just do 5. Our first 5 people who sign up to our channel this week will receive a free t-shirt. Next, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna also give away a lot of free stuff to individuals who are customers as well as those who are our subscribers. So stay tuned for that. Now, let's go ahead and get started on the proper way to plant. Okay. When you're planting, you normally have trays this size. They also have a line and a little flat area here. Those are geometrically important to know. What's also important to know is understanding the finger itself and how it will play a part in your planting process. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get a bag of compost. I always carry a towel too, just so you'll have with you in case you get a little dirty from what's coming from outside or whatever. So we're gonna open this bag. Now, that we've opened the bag, some people use this product to dump the compost in and to flatten it down. That's not really necessary. You can just grab this and push it in. Now here's the most important piece to this. When you have your soil in here, it's recommended that if you leave it at eye view, which is right here, that's fine. But remember, when rain set in, this pressure will go down. So simultaneously bend your hand like this and press. Lightly, not hard, just lightly. So that will simulate what water will do to your plant. It will lower the seed area. Next, you want to come back and then lay a top layer onto that as well. And you want it to look just like that. Eyeball level, straight across the board. Why is that important? Because now you know that your seed can grow in the proper location. Next, use your finger. See the very top line? You want to take that finger, sit it right in the middle. And when that top line disappears, stop. Pull your hand out. That's as far as you need to go when it comes to putting your seed in. Then you'll place your seed in there, and then you'll kindly cover it. And that's it. It's really simple. It's really just straightforward. You don't need your seed to go lower than that bottom line when you're using the proper amount of compost. Then you can actually water it and wait for it to germinate. So keep that in mind. That's probably all you need to know for as growing. Once you set it in. Now, let's go into what else you'll need to do. Once you've got all your seeds in, you follow these procedures, you're going to use these two items. One, on one side, you're going to place what you're growing. Now keep in mind, you don't want to just put the word carrots because it may be what type of carrot. Make sure you identify what type of carrot you're using. Next, on the back of that popsicle stick, you want to put the date. Now, you don't want this to go past the half line mark. Why? Because once you stick your one here and one here, you want to be able to see that on one side of it, on the either side, you can see what you're growing. Next, from this side to that side, you can see the name of the product plus the date. No matter how you put it into your greenhouse or your step or wherever you're going to do, you can always know that this is the day this plant was born. I hope you got all of this. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a brief discussion on how to properly grow. Once you've got them all in, lightly watered, but recommended not to water anymore until about 3 days from that standpoint. If you're using compost, that moisture should be enough to satisfy the plant as long as the degrees is not over 80. Keep that in mind. If you have any questions or comment, please contact Composting Network or give us a call at 504-206-9298. Have a wonderful day and enjoy planting.